So I'm gonna record and okay. I'm honestly day one. I would love to hear from you guys how you're doing. If there is any kind of okay, I'm worried about this or I don't know much about this. This is a chance that you can ask me anything and I hope I have the answer, but also just that you feel you're part of a community. It's not just you, but other people are in this with you and I mean, I actually have my sister-in-law and brother-in-law on day 3. She's a teacher, so she wanted to have Saturday and Sunday under her belt with some rhythms before she went to school today and Monday. And then I had another gal start yesterday, and I have some people starting Wednesday. So it's just kind of like we're all in the mix together of just dialing in the new year, setting a good new rhythm. So yes, so Kristen, so Marky, I know Julien's on. What would you guys say? What's working so far? What's been easy, and maybe what are you nervous about, or what you want to know more about? Oh, you're still on mute, Marky. Still.
Sometimes you have to tap the screen to get the menu to come up on the bottom again.
There it is. Thank you. I was
Kristen
tapping, but I wasn't tapping in the right place. Sorry. Marquis, and so excited. I'm in California, so I'm on a different, I don't know if everybody else is on Mountain Time or if I'm
Mountain Time so far, yes. Welcome.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, this is day 1. And so far so good. You know, the no caffeine, I've done that before, but it's been a few years since I've done that. And so I've been prepared for the, headaches, but it hasn't been just now I'm starting to feel a little bit like, okay, but it's what 6:20, but so far so good. I did do a shake, just using water, using the powder with spinach and a date, and it was delicious. And I'm used to kind of doing intermittent fasting because I was tested. I am in menopause, so I've been like, so last year I did intermittent fasting, so I'm used to not eating till like noon or whatever. So, but I did start eating like berries and things earlier because I'm trying to the timing of like when I could do a workout and then take the morning packets and then eating. So anyway, I wait. So really I didn't have like more than berries this morning and water and then tea. I did my workout and then at noon I had the smoothie and then the morning first packet. So I didn't know if that was too late that I'm doing. Is that's okay?
It's okay. And I would say you'll listen to your body. I always tell people, maybe the way that you've been eating. So intermittent fasting is just making sure you get a lot of good calories, enough calories in that window. So give yourself kindness. If you feel like at 10 o'clock you are raving hungry, don't wait till noon, like eat at 10.
Yeah.
Just because you're changing things up. And so I think it's almost like when I tell someone that you're really, really thirsty, you're already dehydrated. Like it's too late to catch up. You're just going to have to get ready for the next day. Right. So if you're really, really hungry and you're not eating well and you're just going to feel the fatigue a lot more just because we're omitting some things this week, that might have been other fillers in our diet. But yeah.
So I roasted cauliflower and broccoli and then like a whole bunch of it to have for the day today. And so that was been really, I love that stuff. So I did that with the salad. Did you say that, are we not allowed to be having like a balsamic vinegar?
I have like a non-sugar one. I mean, I'm not one for sugar-free or anything like that. I will put like a drizzle like that. But I'm very, healthy serving of olive oil and, apple cider vinegar or something else or lime juice, lemon juice, I'll squeeze. So I think if you try to do like lime and lemon juice, it's even I'm doing that more in my shakes and it just kind of makes the flavors come alive. So then I think you're going to get more of that liquidy that you like from the balsamic too. And then I'm spicing things up a little bit more this week. So just maybe if you want like a little drizzle and that's it, but trying more lime and lemon, you'll be surprised. It really fills in the gaps too.
Okay. Yeah. And I already feel like I was like being like cleansed out, like Like I'm like, oh, okay, going to the bathroom. Like,
Okay.
is that normal? Is that normal after even the first packet? Like,
For everyone, it's different.
Yeah.
I tend to be more constipated. Julyn and I saw each other this weekend and met, and she and I were talking about this. Like, I tend to be more constipated, so I am not running to the bathroom at all. Like, I like the carefully selected supplements, or you can always buy them a la carte. And I have my bottles, so I'm doing like 4 versus 2, just because my body needs a little extra, love in that area. Whereas Steve is
Mhm.
like clockwork and flushing out a lot
Yeah.
easier than I am. So
Yeah.
honestly, everyone's different.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Lynn, how about you? Welcome.
Thanks. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Any questions or anything so far you've noticed?
Yeah, I just wanted to ask, I was really tired today. It probably had to do with my daughters woke us up at midnight, so I had a short night of sleep, but I had 2 protein shakes instead of my normal 1. Like, that's not breaking a rule or anything if you do more than 1.
Well, here's what I would suggest. I would stay with 1, and then I
Okay.
would if that's the only way, just because if it's one of those days that you're working and you just have like no breaks. But this, like what Marky said, is I roasted a ton of veggies, and then I had already like the pre-cut salad. I made a huge salad, put a ton of roasted veggies, half an avocado. I love olives. I put some olives in there. So I made it really beefy, and it was so good. It just took me a long time to eat, and it was really satiating. So I would say if you can get more greens too, unless your fruit smoothie has a lot of greens, your
Well,
body
I do
that too.
2 scoops of your life shake, 8 ounces of water. This morning's I did frozen fruit, but the second one and spinach, and then in the second one it was just your life shake, ice water, and spinach.
Okay. Yeah. I would say make sure try something else too. Whether if you make soups and then soups is like leftover for lunch, that's probably my favorite. If I make hearty stuff, I will have leftovers that are already, for lunch, where I don't have to like create something new. So
Mhm.
see if you can change that at maybe in the next couple of days and see how your body will get some other
Okay,
nutrients and move some things around. Yeah, try that.
great. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, Kristen, how are you doing?
Good. I was the same way. I've done this several times, and usually I don't get worn out until the end of day 2 or day 3. But today I was so tired. I don't know if it's because it was Monday or because it snowed or what it was, but
Mhm.
so I probably ate more fruit than I normally eat, just to get a little bit of natural sugar to feel a little bit more pepped up. But I did drink a lot of water. You know me, that's a rough one. So I think I drank probably 5 glasses of 16-ounce
That's
water.
good.
So that helped also. But
Mhm.
yeah, I just have found myself really, really tired today as well.
Yeah. I mean, Steve's under the weather, so he coughed a lot, so I didn't sleep. So I had a client early this morning, and then I literally went back to bed for an hour and a half, which I normally
Yeah.
don't do. So I knew I wanted to have more energy. So, and I had the luxury to do that, which was nice today, but not always the case. So yeah, I think listen to your body. You might find yourself going to bed earlier. If at 8 o'clock you're ravenous and hungry, don't tell yourself wait till the next day. Like, this is one of those times you just don't want to go to bed just ravenous hungry. So whether at times for me, I would do even a half avocado and do a teeny bit of salt. That's so yummy to me. Or something that felt a little bit heartier, and we need those healthy fats. So I just think in the day where I don't have a lot of energy, that's why I love the big salads. I want to get my veggies in plentiful number, and then the fruits to me are quick pick-me-ups. Yeah, so I felt like if I was to log it out, I felt like I was eating something every 2 hours. I think if you go beyond
Same.
2.5 hours,
Yeah.
3, you really start feeling the decline, and it's hard to kind of pick back up as much. So,
Yeah,
tea's
I
good
was
to
glad.
sip on. Yeah.
I don't remember that from last time, but the 3 meals and then the 2 snacks, that keeps you going long enough throughout the day,
Yeah.
which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I know what I wanted to ask you was, I know the whole point of this is a cleanse, and I have been using melatonin and Dream Serene and stuff like that to sleep. Should I not be doing that because we're trying to get all those things out of the system?
I don't think it's a deal breaker. Just because I know if someone was on something medication wise, if you want to go without it just to see if your body's naturally, then I would try it, you know? I don't think it's a deal breaker going to hurt it. Especially because you don't have prescription levels at all.
Yeah.
And so, but if you do want to see if your body is naturally, then yeah, I think maybe skip a day or two and just, and you be the, you be the judge to see how you're feeling and how you wake up, which will be
Yeah.
kind of cool.
Okay.
Yeah. So you guys know you can email me, text me. I was hoping to get my Project Broadcast as texting thread, but I had to get like I don't know, certified is the word, but they have to make sure probably I'm not a terrorist and I'm a legit person before they give me access. So I was gonna do like a text thread for all of us, but I'm just gonna be individually texting you, so that's all good. So you can feel free to message me. And just know, I said this earlier today, when we detox, it is the thing. We might feel fluish. We might feel like, oh, maybe I have a headache. So think about the natural things that I can do. Can I drink more water? Can I have a little natural sugar from fruit? If I'm able to close my eyes for 20 minutes and rest, or something, but your body is just depending on how, like think of a car engine, how dirty the car engine is, it's going to take a lot more cleanup. How is my system? Does it need a lot more TLC to clean out the gunk, so to speak? So everyone responds differently. So if you have any questions, and you need me to talk you off the ledge, just text me and call me if you don't hear from me. I have done that before, talking people off the ledge. Because I really want you to push till like day 5. I don't know about you, Kristen, but when you started feeling the difference, but I think day 5, it's almost like, whoa, this is really cool. I bound out of bed. I just feel like clear-minded. There's not that fog. So I want you to feel like you get there because it's so rewarding to get there. And then when we start piecing things back in your body, you're more apt to understand, oh, I feel sluggish, bloated, tired, whatever, when I eat X, this thing. So it's great to be the discovery of that. Any other thoughts? Any last minute questions or favorite foods or things that you want to know, or yeah.
So you can have olives.
Yes.
You said.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
my 25-year-old son and daughter-in-law are doing this. And I think he was at Costco the other day, asked me like, can I have this? What about this? What about this? What about this? And it was really cute. And it's mainly olives are good, just like olive oil. I tell them it's just the things that I'm giving my body a break from digesting. So reason why I said the Life Shake, some people do this cleanse and the Life Shake because it's plant protein, it's processed well, it's easily digestible out of all the proteins you could get. It's so easily digestible in your system, so it's not going to deviate too much. Although Julian, I would say try just to do one shake with protein and then maybe the other one put a ton more veggies. Sometimes I'm doing like a quarter avocado and spinach and banana and I don't know. If I have a Myers lemon, like a quarter Myers lemon, even with the peel, like I'm thinking of other things to add in to make it really substantial and satiating. So yeah, no nuts and seeds, even though those are great. But just to kind of give your body a break from digesting.
okay, yeah.
And soups feel great. Roasted veggies, sweet potatoes, spiralize. I mean, if you're not one to like to food prep, go to the produce section and find the things that are just already like chopped up and prepped. And, if all else fails, if you had like a no sugar pasta sauce and you just needed to throw in some already spiralized whatever, add in some seasoning, that's a quick meal where you won't go hungry and it's hot and warm, versus grabbing celery and carrots, Don't have that for dinner. You need to have a lot more.
You're going to send us the soup recipes again, right?
I will do that once this stops. I will text you for sure, you 3 right away. And then, yeah, I might put it in the, my Christine Wellness Bootcamp as well, just because they're so good. Honestly, I would make this butternut squash on a non-cleanse week. It's so yummy. So it's surprisingly really good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank
Awesome. Well, I just wanted this to be short and sweet, and don't hesitate to reach out if you have any other lingering questions. No question's a silly question. So
Oh, I have a question. I'm
Yeah.
speaking of Costco, that John. Um, so I did not look at the stupid back of the thing that said, I was so excited to do I saw Costco had cauliflower linguine, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is perfect, cauliflower linguine. So I pull it out today, and I'm like, I better look at the back, and it's like egg yolk and egg white in the ingredients, and I was like, so anyway, so
maybe save it for like day five, or like if you feel like you're out of like options, you know what I mean?
okay, yeah,
Yeah,
no,
because
I
then
think I'll
you
be
had enough
fine, but
days without it.
yeah. No, I don't know why I didn't look at the back. I just got excited that it was cauliflower and there were noodles, and I was like, oh, this is perfect.
I
So,
know. It's crazy. The more that you realize all the additives that are in things, it's really interesting when you start doing something like this. You're way more, you start realizing, oh, what are the simple ingredients, whole foods that I can
Yeah.
whip up and prepare. So
so
no.
it's pretty natural to have like a dull headache. Then like right now, I sort of have this dull headache. So
Yeah, I would say so. And if it gets to, and I'm not like anti ibuprofen or, but I would say, see if, if there's like a tea, like an herbal tea that helps, and it just might be that you're going to get more sleep tonight, just see. And if it's just lingering and just uncomfortable, then I'll tell someone, take, ibuprofen, if you need
yeah,
to. Obviously,
yeah.
we're trying not to, but I don't want someone to be, I have to work and I have to show it for this, and I just feel miserable. I'd rather someone do that than stop and quit. Make sense?
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
but your body's detoxing, Marky, I would say in just simplest terms.
Got it.
Okay. All right,
Yes, from
ladies.
definitely.
Okay. Yeah. Well, continue to be rock stars. I look forward to hearing more. And yeah, if you are on the wellness boot camp, don't be shy. You can share some stuff. And even I like sharing. I will post some of my recipes. I'll post a picture of the recipes as well as my butternut squash. You can see it, but it's fun for people to see what you're doing and how you're doing it. And if you ever post anything on social media, tag me, because it's fun for people to see what you're doing and they're curious, think a lot of people will feel good with this. So yeah, thanks for
Thank
jumping
you.
on.
Thank you.
All right, you ladies, have a good night.
Okay, you too. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.